It seems like the reason why the disciples drop everything to follow Christ is because he's cast some spell. So it seems like it's magic, right? So he says to them, come follow me, and they drop everything again and follow him simply because of some magical compulsion. You see, once you understand this Old Testament context, you realize that the reason why the disciples drop everything to follow the Lord is not because of magic, it's not because of some spell, but rather because on a really practical level, they're simply blown away. Because of course, when the Lord calls them to himself, when he calls them to follow him in a stance of discipleship, they're not simply lowly fishermen. They are also residents of the lands of Zebulun and Naphtali. In other words, they are living in the very locus of Israel's shame. They are members of the black sheep of the Israelite family. And yet again, here's the Messiah, the Lord Jesus Christ, who calls them to himself. And so in a certain sense, what he's basically saying to them is like, look, even though many people have perhaps given up on you, even though your own people may have given up on you, and even though as a result you too may have given up on yourself on some level, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart that I have not given up on you. I still believe in you. And what's more, when I invite you now to come follow me in a stance of discipleship, I'm not simply inviting you back into the club, I'm inviting you to a calling and a mission of greatness. I want you to be a key player in the restoration of the nation of Israel, beginning with the restoration of your very self.